Wow. Tonight's episode, another example of incredible imagery, but also how hairy it can get out there in the field. And then we have things malfunctioning and an unexpected image. Let's talk about generally when you're in the field, how things can go wrong so fast and how that has played out this year.
Well, we always have our plan, obviously, and as we found over the years, nothing ever goes to plan. So we're constantly just having to adapt and do what we can, and honestly, I think that's when we get some of our best stuff.
Well, I think it's built into our psyche now. It's built into our process to adapt as necessary.
Yes.
Well, let's talk about that plan and exactly what you were trying to do to further investigate the bubble with this particular experiment. I know, Travis, you were ill this night that we watched. You were isolated from the group a little bit. But before we go with what went wrong, let's go with what the plan was.
Yeah, we have this bubble imagery that we've been speaking to throughout the season. The intent is to take a swarm of 100 drones from the center of the triangle
to the magnetic anomaly at an altitude of about 800 feet.
all the way up to the top of that bubble and up
to 4,000 feet.
So the goal in the experiment is 100 drones in the air, but you do a test again with 4 drones. Yeah. And once again, another example of just the testing, things start getting weird right off the bat.
Well, part of this test is, this is the first time the FAA has ever given a waiver to take drones that high. And this test was really about evaluating their systems, and there was a lot of unknowns.
But things started going wrong right away. You started encountering issues.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Drones are up. Should be about 800 feet now.
We're at 800 feet now.
Well, now, what we got here?
Right there, I just got a huge spike at 1.6 gigahertz bouncing up and down.
Oh, really?
We lost communication.
Lost communications?
Lost communication.
Well, at the same time he calls out that 1.6, you guys lose your communication.
Yeah.
1,000 feet.
And reconnected. So right when they passed through 1,000, they reconnected.
So that would put them right in that 750 to 1,000-foot magnetic zone.
Correct, which is where we saw anomalies before in the data.
The glitching and loss of connectivity to the drones was an early indication that there was something going on in the space and that we would probably end up having to pivot, as we said before.
So if you are experiencing problems with 4 drones around that height, could it be passing through that 800-foot anomaly that you were referencing earlier?
That was exactly our thinking. You know, we still don't understand what's going on in the magnetic environment there, but we're seeing changes in the connectivity.
That's right.
Which is remarkable when you consider that we have direct line of sight to these drones the entire time. And I kept asking them, well, would distance be the factor here? And they're saying, no, we've got direct line of sight. We should be good way beyond that.
Wow. Despite all this, you do get the drones to about 3,000 feet. And then strange things continue to happen even at that level.
As Brian said, it's like this FPV drone was knocked 100 feet in one direction by something.
Yeah, it looked like something just hit the drone. What's going on?
Yeah, it's stunning the way that thing was affected. Like, that's different in a sense. Like, we've seen drones fall, we've seen them spin, but this one seems to be kicked out as if something punched it or something. Let me ask you this, you know, you have referenced this energy vortex, talking about the bubble. If you see a drone kind of get kicked like that, I'm thinking, like, is this an electrical pulse, like a tentacle?
It's possible.
But it wasn't just the FPV drone getting kind of knocked out of alignment. The other drones are acting strangely too, Tom.
These are highly precise machines, and they are programmed to climb at the same rate, move at the same time, and what we're seeing is that they're varying greatly in their altitude. And especially when they get up there, we start to see a lot of movement with them, especially in the vertical. And it was about this time that everything just goes crazy.